Star pitcher for the Dodgers. A text Lindsey Hill sent to a friend before she ever even met me. What should I steal? She asked another, in reference to visiting my house for the first time. The answer? Take his money. So how might that work? I'm going to his house Wednesday, she said. I already have my hooks in. You know how I roll. Then, after the first time we met, net worth is 51 mil, she said. Bitch, you better secure the bag, was the response. But how is she going to do that? Need daddy to choke me out, she said. Being an absolute whore to try to get in on his 51 million, read another text. Then, after the second time we met, former Padres pitcher Jacob Nix told her, you got to get this bag. I'll give you 50,000, Lindsey replied. Her AA sponsor asked her at one point, do you feel a tiny bit guilty? Not really, she replied. Since then, her legal team has approached me multiple times about coming to a financial settlement. But, as I have done since day one, I refuse to pay her even a single cent. In August of 2021, Lindsey Hill's claims were heard in court. And during those legal proceedings, critical information was deliberately and unlawfully concealed from me and my legal team. Information like this video, which was taken by Lindsey Hill herself the morning after she claimed she was brutally attacked, emotionally traumatized, and desperate to get away from me. And now we have the metadata, so there can be no dispute. It was taken mere minutes before she left my house on the morning of May 16th, 2021, without my knowledge or consent, of course. In it, you can see her lying in bed next to me while I'm sleeping, smirking at the camera without a care in the world, or any marks on her face. I think it paints a pretty clear picture of what actually happened the evening of May 15th and why the video was originally concealed from us. After hearing the evidence available to her, Judge Diana Gold-Saltman found that Lindsey Hill had misled the court. She found her claims to be materially misleading. She denied her request for a domestic violence restraining order, and she found that no sexual assault or non-consensual conduct took place. Now, some of you might not know about restraining order hearings. I know I didn't, but I've since learned that it's extremely rare for a request for a restraining order to be denied because the standard of proof that you need to obtain one is extremely low. So you can make of that what you will. The fact is, I was never arrested. I was never charged with a crime, and I won the only legal proceeding that took place without my side of the story even being heard. And most importantly, as I've said from day one, I never sexually assaulted Lindsey Hill, or anyone else for that matter. So I sued her, which prompted her to countersue me. Quite frankly, regardless of the outcome in court, I've paid significantly more in legal fees than Lindsey Hill could ever pay me in her entire life. And I knew that would be the case going in. But the lawsuit was never about the money for me. It was the only way for me to obtain critical information to clear my name. The discovery process in that lawsuit recently concluded, at which point Lindsey Hill's legal team again came to us with another proposal to resolve the case. This time, however, they weren't seeking any money from me. Having received much of the information that had been hidden from us, a small portion of which I've referenced here, I was willing to agree to the terms proposed. Both parties would drop their respective lawsuits, and neither of us would pay either side any money. I also retained my right to speak publicly about the case, something I have not been at liberty to do since June of 2021.
I don't care what nobody say. He needs to press charges to the fullest extent of the law. She needs to go to prison. Jail prison. She tried to claim physical abuse and him holding her against her will so that she could get a settlement. And if she wasn't dumb enough to tell on herself, she might have got away with it. And they better be happy it wasn't me because I'm going all the way. Anybody who knew about the situation and didn't say anything, they going right along with her. I can't wait to tell on a nigga.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
It doesn't have to be like this, brother.
Oh, we're all good.
We're good?
Yeah, we love it.
It doesn't have to be like this,
We're
brother.
having so much fun.
It can be better, man.
You want to try too?
God damn it.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
If that man takes heed to his warning, he might have just saved him a lifetime of humiliation. Honestly, I'm happy that man is the way he is because he's making it so much easier for me. That man looked like he about 6'1" and he got a beard. All he got to do is get in the gym and the roles would be reversed. And if him or you need some gym motivation, here you go.
Stop being a bitch and come on.
A career conference for females in tech was taken over by male attendees.
They were there just purely for the career fair.
Social media clips filmed at the Grace Hopper, the world's largest gathering of women technologists, show men standing in line to meet with recruiters.
This is a space for women in tech. This is one of those few limited resources that isn't for you, it's for us.
Some of the male attendees reportedly lied about being non-binary just to get in.
But it's interesting that the large majority of the people that actually ended up in the event had name tags with he, him, and have no searchable history of identifying as non-binary.
Several tech workers defended the men for trying to capitalize on job opportunities not meant for them, saying that the entire concept was wrong.
Let's be honest, there is no need for a conference just for women, because if it was the opposite, just for men, then it would be sexist. Just because you are a woman doesn't give you the right to talk to a big firm recruiter. Guys work just as hard and they don't get that chance.
City boy! City boy! Look at these transphobic bigots. Those trans queens have my full support. The fact that they're claiming sexism while defending a conference that is by definition sexist is an irony that you couldn't even pay for. If they're offended, I'm offended that they're offended.
So talking to adults at work about sex is sexual harassment, but talking to kids at school about sex is necessary? Strange times.
I always carry a picture of my wife in my wallet. It reminds me of why there is no fucking money in there.
Game is gay. The girl in this next clip is an OnlyFans girl. After streaming with this guy for one day, she made $100,000. Because he's a virgin and a devout Muslim, she says that she's celibate and wants to be with him. So he asked her to take a lie detector test.
Have you been for the last 3 weeks?
No. Whoa! I'm actually, get this off me now. I'm done. No, I'm actually fucking done. Get it off me. I haven't had anyone. I'm literally celibate. I fucking hate this thing. Get it off me now. I'm so dead ass, bro.
Oh, it was just a mistake.
Dude, his stomach is so soft. I'm not even kidding. You need to feel it. It is softer than the cushion. I'm not kidding.
When I do this, go
Can women be funny?
Yeah, of course. Will you guys just fucking grow up and just sit down and write your own horse shit and come up with it? Start your own fucking show. Have your own award show. Quit waiting around for other people to do shit for you. That's the fucking problem. If you guys had your own big club and I was standing outside of it, you'd never fucking let me in. I'd start my own shit. You guys got to start your own shit. You got brains in there, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So write your own shit and quit your fucking whining. We're all eating a giant shit sandwich out here. Nobody cares. I don't care. Well, when was the last time you went on stage and you killed so hard the person after you bombed? If you're fucking doing that on a regular basis, people are gonna notice regardless of what you have between your legs.
In here that sees any reason why these two shouldn't be married today, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Congratulations to them. I hope it lasts, and it looks like they're on the right track. People in the red pill can say whatever they want about marriage, but I think it's a really important process. I know that there's a big problem with the divorce laws, and I definitely think they need to be reconstructed, but I still think marriage is important. And I know there's going to be people in the comments telling you you can just live with them forever, and that just kind of tells me they've never had a respectable woman, because most of the respectable women I know ain't just going to shack up with you forever. And yeah, 50% of all marriages fail, but 95% of all businesses fail, and if you have a great idea, I'm not going to tell you to not do it. Marriage builds families, families build great communities, and great communities build great countries. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or a L, and give me the HBO special as a help a brother out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.